Hi everyone! So for my first DIY project, I decided to make a Dreamcatcher. This was really simple. I just used a doily, an embroidery hoop, some string, and ribbon. I used hot glue to attach everything to the hoop itself.
Take my eyes and ears.
The next thing I made is this wonderful little garland. I used the same ribbon that I used in the Dreamcatcher, and then I also bought some scrap fabric from Joann's. To connect the two pieces, I just made a bow at the top and connected them with hot glue.
For I fear to speak.
And to make all the different fabric scraps, I just tied them.
Why to stay here for me? Understand.
You can vary the length of your scraps if you want to make the bows smaller or larger, until I liked the way it looked.
Open hearts and thoughts, with a closed mind. And you gave your heart away. Why? But to stay here for me. Understand the weight of society. That I learn, the more that it becomes clear that I know less. But you stay here for me. Understand the weight of society.
I really like the way this turned out. I hung it around my door, and I think it has such a cute charm. You could also hang this on your wall and hang pictures off of it. My next craft is this wreath. I used embroidery hoops again and just some fake flowers that I got from Joann's. This is really simple. I just attached the flowers to the hoop with hot glue and made it how I wanted it to look. I also used a little hoop as well and did a different look. I just tied some string at the top, that way I could hang it off of my wall, and that's the finished product.
I don't wish to know.
For my next project, I'm just taking this old bottle and wrapping some burlap and ribbon around it to make this cute little shabby chic vase for some fake flowers that I got.
To speak. But you stay here for me. Understand the way.
Next, I just made some artwork for my walls. I sketched out some flowers with pencil, and then I went back over with my Muji pen. I just wanted it to be black and white, but you could also add color.
Open hearts and thoughts. With a closed mind.
And when I got the look I wanted, I just put it in some plain white frames. And I also put some daisies that I got from Walmart in frames as well. I really like the way these turned out. My next project is just a simple wood sign with some calligraphy on it. I attached the rope on the back with hot glue, and it seemed to be doing the trick pretty well. And I already stained the wood before the video. I just painted it on and wiped it off with a paper towel, and then let it dry overnight. And then came back on top, sketched out what I wanted with my pencil, and then just did the calligraphy with my acrylic paint. You could pick any phrase you want, any size wood you want, or any color paint, stain, anything like that. It can be completely customizable, which I really like.
More that it becomes clear that I know less.
Here I'm just coming back over and touching up with a tiny brush to fill in some of the lines and smooth out some of my edges. You could hang this on a wall. You could also maybe make a smaller one and put some sealant on it and put it on your door. Here's another look that I created as well. For my next project, I just made this cute little burlap wood hanger. It was really easy. I just got some dowels and some burlap, which I used in some of the earlier projects.
Say that they've changed all they say.
And I just cut it out to the size I wanted, painted something really simple on it with acrylic paint. Make sure if you're doing this, you put some paper underneath the burlap. That way the paint doesn't get through to your table.
For those who cry tears.
Some paper underneath the burlap. That way the paint doesn't get through to your table. I then just attached some string to the top with hot glue and tied it in a knot. You could also, instead of making the bottom a triangle, you could make it a circle, you could do a square, or you could make the whole thing a heart. This is something that's also really customizable.
Take my eye.
This is one of my favorite DIYs, and they're these little hanging clouds that I made. I just got some stuffing from a craft store and some string, and I just tied it around my cloud to hold it in place. I fluffed it up to make it the shape that I wanted and left enough of a tail on my string so that way I could hang it. Made one big cloud, one medium cloud, and one tiny cloud. If you want more control over the way it looks, you could add more string or kind of sew through it, but I found just the one gave me what I was looking for.
Here for me.
I just hung them off of my fan with hot glue and staggered them at different lengths. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed and have a happy spring.